prime real estate. Its waterfront has a great view and the price is right. But we're not talking commercial or residential. In the Alberni Valley, this prime piece of land is home to the city's newest sewage lagoon.
We're just looking into the future and saying, this community has a huge potential for growth over the next century, and we need to make sure our infrastructure is in place to accommodate that growth.
Now, in this case, the infrastructure is a repurposed settling pond, acquired from the city's largest employer, Catalyst Paper, which no longer has need of it. Pretty much a win-win situation.
Yeah, that's a good expression. Sometimes perhaps it's overused, but I think in this case it truly is, a win for the company. And I guess as a taxpayer, I think it's going to be a very cost-effective project for me as a resident.
What's happened as the times have gone on and we've eliminated a craft mill and we only have paper machines here now, the need for that has become almost unnecessary for us. The times that we actually require it is very, very rare. So the town approached us and said that they had a need for a settling type facility like that for their effluent treatment.
It was required that we upgrade the effluent treatment to meet federal and provincial regulations, and this acquisition, which we've been after for a number of years, makes that able to be done in the most cost-effective way.
But it's not as simple as just hooking up the city's existing sewage infrastructure to the pond. This acquisition is part of a larger liquid waste management plan that involves more than just the city.
We have a lot of work to do, working with the ministry, working with environmental groups, the Department of Oceans and Fisheries, and many others, to establish the best impact to the environment.
And foremost among those other groups are First Nations, whose lands and territories will be affected by the plan.
As you know, the First Nations have fished these waters for hundreds and hundreds of years. They've cultivated crops like camas in the area, and it's very important that we respect the interests around the archaeological history and the First Nations heritage in this project.
All of which serves to emphasize the fact that this acquisition and the liquid waste management process, like all good plans, is as much about relationships as it is about infrastructure.
Ever since I've come back here in April, I was excited to develop a relationship not only with the city office, which I know in the past has been a little challenged, but with the community. We want to be that active participant.
Yeah. You have small goals that you work together on, and you develop a relationship, and then you're able to accomplish all kinds of other things.
For more information about the liquid waste management planning process, contact City Engineer Guy Season at 250-723-2146. In Port Alberni, I'm Nancy Wilmot.